this season's captain out to be, and it won't be finished after this, of course, with the Champions League final to come next Saturday. Haaland wins the first header, De Bruyne chases. Oh! Unbelievable from Gundogan! History beckons. The long ball from the goalkeeper, flicked on. Haaland, De Bruyne was in there, and Gundogan with the most sumptuous of volleys. United behind, City jubilant. De Bruyne takes. Oh, De Gea didn't move again. As Rodri powered in.
They're holding a high line, Manchester United, and it's just whipped into that near post area.
Mimicking that. It's dragged wide. Jack Grealish, he probably didn't get as many goals as he should do, really. Coming in from the left-hand side onto his stronger right foot. But he gets plenty. Ilkay Gundogan. Lose our focus, having lost the early goal. But here's another chance, and it's Haaland. It's not a chance, really. It's in his repertoire, maybe 8/10 of the chance.
Again, good set.
Wan-Bissaka. A little touch on from Rashford. In the end was neither one thing or the other, but better from the team in red.
Absolutely. Switch of play out to Wan-Bissaka. Just sets up Casemiro to play the ball in. Two players plus Sancho trying to get into the box. It's another good header in the air.
Left drawn. De Bruyne shoots. Stuart Brighton lost not very far away from here at Brentford last weekend. First defeat in 26 games. Looking for Wan-Bissaka. Grealish is there. Oh, Grealish astonished, but Paul Tierney is heading in the direction of the monitor, and they are checking a possible penalty handball.
And here it is.
It's an FA Cup final penalty. They've been behind since the first knockings. Manchester United, but through Bruno Fernandes and the shuffle, they are level. Ortega sent the wrong way. Pressure penalty, equal to the challenge. So the two captains have scored here in the Manchester derby, FA Cup final. And Grealish has to... Oh, round the back came Varane. It was a little touch onto him, which might have made it more difficult.
It came to him very quickly. Off to a great start, didn't we? Well, Man City got off to a great start. One long ball play forward, great strike from Gundogan. They looked as though they were going to be in complete control for that first 20-30 minutes. Couldn't get the second goal, and Manchester United got their tactics much better in the last 15-20 minutes. Got their equaliser, and it's been a fairly even game.
Well, there's been a bit of talking going on, I'm sure, by Pep Guardiola and Erik ten Hag, but maybe the players themselves. It is a very coached game at the elite level these days. To kick off. At 1-1. Fred for company. Simple, straightforward football amidst all the sophistication. Just drift it in there. Well, it's one for the following expert, Gundogan. Well, it wasn't quite like the first one, but it's done the trick. Inspirational Ilkay.
Well, when you see it again, I wondered whether he was going for Grealish on his right foot. Manchester United don't defend it on the edge of the box.
So, De Bruyne will get his shot away, kicked away by De Gea. Gundogan, who's on a hat-trick, an FA Cup final hat-trick. Rashford. Flashes over. A little flexing of the muscles from Manchester United.
Well, this is where he can be so dangerous. We talked about his pace, but he's a
Grant can shoot here. He's still going. Would have been a ricochet goal. Never quite in the vital part of that. Kanji is across on the right-hand side now. And the Premier League champions have won the FA Cup. The Derby final produces a double for Manchester City, and their treble chance is still on the coupon, with their Champions League final still to come. Even more pride for Pep and his players, yet another prize, and this in unique circumstances. United unable to halt them, but they gave a very good account of themselves, but they couldn't deal with the volleying for Ilkay Gundogan, V for victory for Manchester City. And United's pretty good season, the League Cup and third place in the Premier League. After what Den Haag inherited, it's a genuine improvement. You can see the desolation, the extremes of emotion, Stuart.
Absolutely, but over the course of the 90 minutes, tactically, technically, Manchester City are a better team than Manchester United at the moment, but you have to give credit.
Well, an occasion which is truly a credit to the city of Manchester and its football. It belongs today to Manchester City, FA Cup winners 2023.
City in front after 12 seconds. And it's the same routine. Dalot. And Garnacho. And he held his run and timed it well enough. Ortega's come out, and it's a gift of a goal for Garnacho!
Well, that's what happens when you gamble. That's what happens when you don't give up and chase it. I just wonder whether they thought it was offside, you know, the Man City players for that original first run.
Well, they're asking the question now, and VAR will have the full forensics on it. Bernardo Silva, something for Onana to do. It's City's first shot.
Most of those passes that we just saw have been in front of Manchester United. Very rarely have they trouble.
Denied what would have been his first Wembley FA Cup goal.
Pass that was.
Garnacho, it's Bruno Fernandes. Oh, what a ball! And Mainu scores! Never mind the double-double. It's a Manchester United first half double.
Just brilliant from Manchester United. The way they move the ball, the way they switch the ball with Rashford's pass. And then the way they play.
Now Kevin De Bruyne, that was a lovely pass from Bernardo Silva. And for once, or maybe not for once today, it wasn't quite the right ball from De Bruyne.
Well, I said Erling Haaland wants the early ball. That was probably perhaps too early, wasn't it? Had a little bit.
With Manchester United in control, they got a present to get them going. Alejandro Garnacho gratefully gobbled it up. Soon followed by a wonderfully well-crafted goal. Garnacho to Bruno Fernandes to Kobbie Mainoo. Manchester United haven't changed a thing. Why would they? Jeremy Doku and Manuel Akanji have replaced Mateo Kovacic and Nathan Ake. Doku played in towards Foden. We've seen him put them away first time, but didn't arrive at the right time in the right place for him.
Just thought it was a little bit too quick, wasn't it? Just couldn't really sort his feet out. He had to...
Walker sizes it up. Great save, Onana. That was ripping in.
What a save. Great strike that was. I think he sees it late as well, you know.
Beautifully played through. Alvarez in, but he's missed. One of the best chances they've had all game, if not it.
The best chance. No doubt about it. 1v1 with the goalkeeper.
Dalot takes over. Dalot has a look. That fires wide. And your question, Alan, about how long will the centre-backs last? Well, I think one of them's going off in a moment or two because Johnny Evans is getting ready to come on.
Yeah. It's not
Pushing forward in the left edge of the box. Garnacho took it on himself.
It was the right decision to take it on himself this time.
Foden. Doku. It's half a yard, and he's found a way past Onana. City have one back. Do they have a way back?
Well, we've mentioned Onana a few times in terms of wonderful saves in the second half and coming for crosses. I think he should do better there. Yes, Doku, it's a good strike and he cuts inside on that right foot. Whether he sees it late or not.
For all Red Devils, Manchester United are the FA Cup winners in 2024.
Much as what's been missing in this Manchester United team for large parts of this season. It wasn't today. They had a great attitude. They went out and they played the manager's instructions and they did it to perfection, particularly in that first half, where every single player played their part. And when they were put under severe pressure in the second half, for most of the time they stood firm.
What a moment for Erik ten Hag. If it is to be goodbye, the end for him as Manchester United boss, if those reports are to be believed, it is successes. Whether they're going by trains up the motorway or by country roads, United fans will be singing their songs all the way and into Europe next season. Today, they found a way. And in 2024, the FA Cup winners are Manchester United.